Okay, so we're going to look at relations, and I've added some things here on the notes. Make sure you know that this is an ordered pair right here in parentheses. X always comes first and Y always comes second. It's in alphabetical order if that helps you remember. The origin is 0, 0. It's this point right here. The x-axis is the horizontal axis. It tells you about movement left and right. Y-axis is the vertical axis. It tells you about movement up and down. The entire thing is called the coordinate plane. Here on some of the things you need to know, I went ahead and highlighted things that you need to know that are together. Domain, independent variable, x-coordinate, input. Know that these are the same. These are all the same grouping. Make sure you know those are all together. Memorize those. And the pink, range, dependent variable, output, y-coordinate. Those go together. So make sure you remember the green list and the pink. Okay, so the other things to know. Here we have a graph. And I have some points on my graph. So this is a graph. Here's a coordinate plane. Here's my x-axis here. Here's my y-axis. Here's the origin. Make sure you know those things. So I have points on a graph, and I'm going to figure out what those points are, and I'm going to write those as ordered pairs. So I'm going to start with this one. X comes first. So that's -5, -1. So I'm taking points on a graph and I'm changing those to ordered pairs. The next one, remember X comes first, so I have to go to the left 2, so that's -2, up 4, so that's +4, so that's -2, 4. Remember, X variable always comes first. Then here I also have the last one, my X is 3, Y is 2. So it's 3, 2. Notice how I've numbered my coordinate plane. Positive X is to the right, positive Y is up, negative X is to the left, and negative Y is down. So now I have ordered pairs. I'm going to change those to a table. So a table looks like this. Of course, X is going to be on the left and Y is going to be on the right. So here's my table. So to take these ordered pairs and put them in a table, I just do this. So there's -5, -1. Here's -2, 4. And 3, 2. So that's putting them in a table. You could also do this in mapping. And for mapping, I'm going to go ahead and put those in numerical order. So I have 3, -2, -5, so that's in numerical order, and 4, 2, -1. Okay, so for mapping, all I have to do is draw an arrow from the X to its corresponding Y coordinate. So I have -5, -1. So -5, arrow to -1. -2, 4. So -2, arrow to 4. And then 3, 2. So that's mapping. So you've seen ordered pairs, table, and mapping. Make sure you can go from any of these to any of the others. Now domain are possible X values. So my domain is 3, -2, and -5. This is my domain. Possible X values. My 7 is not part of the domain because 7 is not an X value. It's not possible. and my range is possible y values. So it's 4, 2, and -1. Nothing else is possible, so it's not part of the range.